Coverage begins at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific tomorrow night.
Now let's go to our other big story of the morning, a different kind of storm, Hurricane Matthew. It has now been downgraded to a Category 2, but it is still packing a powerful punch and currently hammering South Carolina. Let's head back to Charleston, where Chris Jansing has the latest. Chris, good morning. Downgrading to a Category 2 does not mean Charleston is out of the woods. How bad is it?
As a matter of fact, officials say the worst is yet to come, and we've already seen some pretty widespread damage. I'm not quite sure what that cracking was right now, but we've already felt the winds whipping up. You can see the rain is coming down, and here's the problem. Take a look down here. We already have flooding. There have been dozens of streets. This is a very rare car that's about to come by. Dozens of streets that are flooded. In fact, I-95 in both directions is impassable. Having said that, over at the waterfront, it's low tide, and yet the water is 6 feet above normal. This afternoon, when it reaches high tide, it's just about the time that the eye wall is expected to pass here in Charleston. That's the real concern. That's why Governor Nikki Haley said she upped the number of National Guard that they're deploying here as the rain starts to come down really heavily to 3,500. They were evacuating people, going door to door. About 335,000 people took advantage of it. And in fact, a number of the shelters have seen a significant number of people there. But what they're telling people who have hunkered down in their homes is to stay there. People were mostly adhering to a curfew overnight. We saw almost no one out except for police officers. But there are some areas where they haven't really figured out how people are doing, particularly those barrier islands. At least 90,000 people without power. That number expected to rise. A lot of power crews are here from as far away as Texas. They are in place for when this all ends. But again, they're looking at noon, 1 o'clock for the worst of the flooding, down power lines. And as you can see, while this has been coming in waves, right now the wind and the rain is coming down pretty significantly. And they're waiting to see exactly what happens in the next 3 or 4 hours. Stephanie?
Thanks, Chris. We did just learn it has been downgraded now to a Category 1 with winds up to 85 miles an hour.
Let's head to Georgia now. That state getting pounded overnight. NBC's Rahima Ellis is in Savannah this morning with more on that. Rahima, good morning.
Good morning. Take a look down the street. We talked about there were widespread power outages. Looking down here, there are traffic lights, but you see no light with the exception of a police cruiser that is down, possibly assessing the damages. We're going to see a lot of that throughout the area in the morning. But let's just turn here. These power outages and down trees, it's spotty. Over in this section, you can see some of the trees have come down. And look down this street. We have power, at least to the traffic lights. In the building next to it, which was our hotel, there's no power. According to the Georgia Power Company, it is widespread power outages with something like 260,000 people along the coastline without power. And here in this county alone, we're told that about 134,000 people have no power. Many people did heed the order to evacuate. Authorities tell us here in Savannah about 134,000 people, something like 75% of the county, did decide to leave the area in order to get to safer ground. If we just turn a little bit over here, you can see that one of the few cars that are passing through the streets, but the trees, they're still moving in terms of the wind, and just on the other side of that is the Savannah River. The river is moving at a fast pace, and that's because of these gusting winds that we get from time to time. We're told they're going up to about 46, maybe 50 miles per hour. A lot of assessment will be going on in this community today as they try and figure out exactly how widespread the damage is and when they can tell people it's time for them to go back home.
Rahima, thank you. Be safe.
Rahima Ellis there in Savannah. Let's get to Dylan Dry. National Hurricane Service, National Hurricane Center just put out its new coordinates a few minutes ago. What are we seeing now?
Well, Craig, it has been downgraded to a Category 1 hurricane. Winds right now are up to 85 miles per hour, and it is very, very close to Charleston, although we have not gotten reports of it making official landfall just yet. It's sitting just 20 miles to the southeast of Charleston, and it's moving to the northeast. So want to point out just how much rain is falling. The torrential downpours in Charleston Charleston right now. And you can see all across northeastern parts of South Carolina, the rain is coming down very, very heavily. And we also now have a tornado watch in effect until 4 p.m. because with some of these bands of rain, you could get enough energy to produce and spin up those tornadoes. Right now, we're still getting gusts up near 87 miles per hour in Hilton Head. Charleston seeing wind gusts up near 52 miles per hour. Some of the highest gusts we've seen have been hurricane force. Tybee Island, Georgia, 96 mile per hour wind gusts. Again, that's that gust coming in off the water, pushing that water on shore, and the high tide at the same time of those gusts came at just the right time to produce that significant flooding with more than a 12-foot storm surge. As we go through the day today, we're still looking at tropical storm force winds with even higher gusts. This will continue to ride right along the coast of South and eventually North Carolina. Cape Hatteras will be battered by some of those wind gusts as well. Even up into Norfolk, Virginia, we could see gusts up near 40 to 50 miles per hour. It's all about the storm surge, though. Again, it's that push of water that comes on shore. The next high tide in Charleston is 1:55 this afternoon. The good thing is the storm should be moving on at that point, so it's not going to hit at the worst time like it did in Tybee Island, Georgia. Cape Fear to Kitty Hawk still could see a 2 to 4 foot storm surge. That could lead to some coastal flooding as well. So here's the latest from the National Hurricane Center, maintaining it as here on out a Category 1 storm as it skirts past the Carolina coastline. It should eventually downgrade to a tropical storm by Sunday afternoon as it loops back around and turns into a tropical depression as it approaches the Bahamas once again. So we are watching the rain throughout the rest of the afternoon. Some flash flooding is possible as well. It's eventually going to combine with this cold front, so that'll help push it out to sea, but it's also meaning that it's going to draw in some of that tropical moisture, and we could even see rainfall as far north as New Jersey, eastern Long Island, even up into southeastern Massachusetts tonight and throughout the day on Sunday. Guys?
Dylan, we'll come back to you in a bit. Thank you for that update.
Hurricane Matthew tore through much of Florida's east coast on Friday. This morning, those residents are starting the tough job of cleaning up the damage that Matthew left behind. NBC's Gabe Gutierrez is in St. Augustine, Florida, with more. Good morning, Gabe. Cleanup time.
Stephanie, good morning. This is known as the nation's oldest city, but today it is a ghost town. Thankfully, the waters have receded, but there are uprooted trees and downed power lines. Authorities are now assessing the damage after that violent storm surge. This morning, Hurricane Matthew was taking aim at Georgia and the Carolinas after scraping the last of the Florida coast. Communities from St. Augustine to Jacksonville Beach pummeled by devastating storm surge, brutal winds toppling this church steeple. Take a look at the power of this storm. It uprooted this massive tree and slammed it onto this house. It's now taking on water.
Now I've got holes in the roof and it's leaking in my kitchen, and I'm hoping it doesn't start leaking in the rest of the house.
Near Orlando, Mark Corey's wife narrowly escaped another tree that had collapsed through a roof onto her bed while she slept.
We do believe that God was watching over us through the whole thing. It was pretty amazing that it missed her.
North of Daytona Beach, parts of this coastal highway washed out. At one point, more than 1 million customers were without power. At least 5,000 flights canceled after Matthew had already battered the Caribbean. Hundreds dead in Haiti as a massive international relief effort ramps up. When it veered slightly east, the storm spared heavily populated South Florida of the catastrophic blow some had feared. But for many others, there was no escape. The water overwhelming. Florida's governor is now asking for FEMA assistance. In Florida, the death toll is at least 4, and at one point, 23,000 people were in emergency shelters. Guys, back to you.
My goodness.
Thanks, Gabe.
That tree, I mean, that's, just to see the sheer power of that storm. I was down in Florida yesterday for hurricane coverage. I didn't see anything like that, but the limbs, the branches, the power lines.
It's brutal.
They'll be cleaning up for a long time.
Lucky
Dylan,
so many people evacuated.
Oh, yeah. A lot of folks listened to officials who'd been pleading with them for days. Dylan Dreyer out on the plaza now with a look at the rest of the country's forecast.
Yeah, guys, taking a little bit of a turn. We're out here on the plaza here in New York City. We've got a Sweet 16 here. Where are you from?
Texas.
Well, nice. It's nice to have you celebrating here in New York. We are going to see some showers here as we go into tonight and tomorrow morning. But, of course, we're focusing on all of the heavy rain and the possible flooding we could see today down through the Carolinas as Matthew continues to make its way very, very close to landfall. And then that cold front will finally start to push it back out to sea. That's a look at the weather across the country. Now here's a peek out your window.
And right now we have some rain across Virginia coming into southern Maryland, about to come right into Washington, and also raining in West Virginia, western Maryland. Areas in the darker greens raining a little bit harder now in Fauquier County, Culpeper, Rappahannock. It's advancing to the north, and some moderate showers just south of Fredericksburg. That'll be making its way right into Washington here as we get into the afternoon hours. We'll see some more showers coming on through. This is as of 2 to 3 or 4 o'clock, but much of it will be tapering off and ending after 5 this afternoon.
And that's your latest forecast, guys.
All right, Dylan Dreyer, thank you so much.
Still to come, Tiger Woods back at it. Why the golfer is choosing now to make his re-entry into professional golf. We'll have that right after these messages.